Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing good. We're back here on the Moosey Moose grind. Hope you're all doing good today. Hope you're all doing good. No, that's fine, Jivers. I really only have a problem nowadays with caps if it's like, you know, like a 3-line sentence in all caps. That's when it's like too much. That's fine though if it's just like a few words. All right, let's go ahead and bounce over here. What's up, Nicholas? How's it going? Hey, Farmer John, Dramatic Red, what's going on? How's everybody doing? I'm feeling good, Banner. I'm feeling good. Clint, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing very well. Alexi, thank you so much for the membership as well. Welcome back. No, I get it, Jivers. I get it. Yeah, when it comes to capital letters, I'm not as strict as I used to be. Primarily because the channel's larger than it used to be, so it'd be impossible to moderate to the extent we used to. Oh my gosh! Dude, that moose was literally perfectly on top of it. Like, perfectly sitting on top of it. Hold on, let me get my counter up so I can actually count all these kills. I probably should have remembered to do that. There we go. And moose. Guys, we're currently at 563 kills. Jeez. Crazy. No, floaters. You disgust me. You disgust me. Oh, there we go. There's one of them. Where'd the other one go, though? I don't know where the larger one went. This guy teleported back here with the reset, but I don't know about the big boy. We'll go look for him real quick. Yeah, it's been pretty good so far, Jivers. Spent a lot of the morning, like, editing and stuff. Hello, ma'am. Okay, so I think that moose did just kind of, like, yeet into oblivion. Oh, well. Oh, gotcha, Metal Man. Rip, dude. Hey, R6 Master, how's it going? I hate floaters on the big lakes. Me too, HD. They are the absolute freaking worst. They are the worst, man. Well, you can just ask the question, Sergeant Firefly. You can just ask me the question. I'll do my best to answer it. Little 3 there. Oop, 1 second. I just spilled something on my desk. Luckily, not a big spill. All right, we're good. There we go. Aww, how did I miss that one? I mean, he's going down. There's no way he survives that at all. Clint B, thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. I can't donate 500, but what would do? Not 100% sure what you mean by that, but thank you for the super chat, dude. If you want to, you can follow up in a message and let me know what you meant. Weapon Collector, thank you for the super chat as well, dude. Really appreciate it. You guys are going wild. Holy. What's up, Kermit? Hope you're doing well. Is the geese just like waterfowl? Shoot everything. Also messed up my first time in whitetail today. Ooh, ouch, dude. That's rough. And yeah, geese are the same as the other ones. Just shoot everything because they're weird with respawns unless you shoot all the ones in their flock. Oh, appreciate it, Country Kid. I'm glad you liked the video. I had a lot of fun making it. I had a lot of fun making that video. Guess what, guys? We got another tier list coming out tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
We got another tier list video coming out tomorrow. This time for great ones. So tomorrow is going to be the great one tier list video. So we got some goodies incoming, man. Clinton, thank you so much for the super chat. Once again, really appreciate it. Oh, you meant what would I do if you donated $500? Be very shocked and incredibly grateful. I'd say that'd be the most likely. I'd probably be very shocked and grateful. J6, thank you, dude. Thank you for the 12 months. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the 12 months as a member, sir. Hope you're doing well. Ooh. Oh, ew. Dude, ew. Look at that estimate. 273 max estimate. Can't even make diamond. Guaranteed troll 5. Guaranteed troll 5. That is ew. Ew. That is a big ol' ew. Dude, how's that even possible? Guaranteed troll. You hate to see it. Yo, what's up, Caitlin? How you doing? Got Jivers and Caitlin in the building. Where'd the big boy 5 go? Where did he run to? I'm confused with my fallow grind because I've got 37 zones on Tiawaroa. All my bucks are low 3s and 2. I don't know what to do now. I mean, the whole goal of HM, right, is to get like 70% of your male population down to those low levels. So, like, are you having issues finding more now that you've managed them down? Like, have you managed down everything that you've discovered, or are you saying that you're not sure what to do now that you've managed everything down? I'm not 100% sure, like, what issue you're running into. Because if you have 37 zones and everything's managed down, it sounds like you're doing something right. Unless your problem is that you just can't find anything to shoot anymore. If you can't find anything to shoot anymore, you're probably missing some of your bucks because you can't get the entire map managed down. It's impossible to get everything managed. So there's always going to be something to shoot. Doing herd management for red deer, got 11 diamonds in 297 kills with 1 piebald level 7. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. That's very solid. That is very solid. That's a diamond every 30 kills at the minimum. I think a little bit better than that even. What's up, Ryzen? Or Risen? I think it's Risen. There we go. Hey, Coda. I'm doing good. Scarecrow over homework. Oof. Good luck, man. You definitely should do your homework. You know, don't take my stream over homework. Hey, you know what? Why not do both at the same time? Watch some Scarecrow content and do your homework at the same time. Yes, Shab. I personally believe that herd management affects all great ones. So yes. Bears actually seem to have a like massive effect from HM if you HM them really hardcore. Like, super heavy HM on them is insane. No, I messed it up. Well, Scarecrow's lost his touch, guys. Scarecrow lost his touch. CJO, 25 months as a member. Look at this nerd. Ew, look at this guy, bro. I'm going to bed, but I thought I'd come in here and wish you a happy wipe tomorrow. Factory all day. Oh, you know it's CJO. You know for a fact tomorrow we're going to be doing tons of Tarkov. I just shot. Oh, no. Just alarmed. Okay, we're good. No need to be alarmed. It was just a gunshot. 570 kills on the grind, guys. Yikes. All right, later, CJO. Thank you, sir. And by the way, CJO, it's going to be, I believe, 7 a.m. my time. So 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time when Tarkov should be up to be able to be played. So I'm probably going to wake up at around 7 a.m. That way I've got 5, 6, 7 hours to play before I have to stream. Actually, is tomorrow stream day? Yeah, tomorrow is a stream day. Okay, technically today isn't a stream day, but because I skipped yesterday, I'm streaming today. Holy crap. Pierre, thank you for becoming a member again, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so this zone, I didn't expect there to be a respawn here because we didn't claim the second one because it went invisible. But welcome back, Pierre. Really appreciate it, dude. And Jared, thank you for the 12 months. Hey, Scarecrow, I want to thank you for understanding me with fairly up parents and everything with you and Great One grinding, but get the like. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, man. And Dino, thank you for the super chat. That is super generous of you. Got my first snow leopard. It was a melanistic. Let's go. That is awesome. That is super cool. And Ninja Moose, thank you for becoming a member as well. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and early access to certain videos. Really appreciate it, dude. Really appreciate it. Dude, I can't even speak today. That's normal, though. That's just normal. You guys expected it this time. Or at this point. You think so, Hunter Call the Wild Jack? Maybe. I could see that happening. I could see an 800 kill grind. The thing is, this is my longest grind I've ever had on Layton at 570 kills, which is just ridiculous to even think about. Like, that is just unreal that this is our longest grind and it's still under 600 kills. So it's like I can't even really complain that we're having our longest grind because it still isn't even that long. Like, if we were to get it right now, it would still be a short grind. Got a diamond like 2 weeks ago. Nice, Nico. Pretty much, HD. I've got many quotable stumbles. See, the problem is I try to talk way too fast. That way I can read off more messages before they're gone off the screen. And so I end up tripping over my words way more than I should. Because I'm trying to read too many messages at once. You know, I'm trying to read them way too quickly. Appreciate it, Luke. On my third fallow grind, first one was over 2k kills, second was 44. Currently at 312. What's your guess on how many kills the grind will take? I'm going to guess 742. That's my prediction. 742. I don't know why. Just sounds right. 742 just sounds right, man. How's the grind going? How often do you stream? I stream minimum 4 times a week, sometimes more. Typical days that I stream is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. However, I skipped yesterday's Sunday stream, so I'm streaming on a Monday instead this time around. But yeah, that's usually the streaming days for me. Nice, Crystal. When's whitetail feed time? To be honest, I don't know. I don't really hunt their feed time ever. So I haven't paid attention to when it is. I really only hunt the drink zone for whitetail. Oh no, no respawns. I think I know why too. I still think it's because I screwed up on a couple zones last time. And so I wasn't able to get through at the proper time. I got through the run way too quickly. We'll have to see how this is, man. We're gonna have to see how it goes. Hopefully next run they'll all be respawned. Just a singular female moosey. Oh no, Caitlin. What did Drivers do? Did he catch like 7 giants in front of you or something? Yeah, I already main menued. The respawns just aren't here. Like all the females are here, but the respawns aren't. Moose or red deer? I mean, are you asking me which one I like more? Or are you asking me which one you should do? Or are you asking me like what I'm doing? Like what? I'm not 100% sure the context of it. Are you just asking me which one I like more? Dude, how did we mess up on this guy? How? Scarecrow bad. I can't hit the shots, man. We just can't hit it. What should you? Oh, Moose. Moose is just an insane great one. It looks incredible. What's up, Liam? There we go. Put your head up. No, don't go. Come on, man. Stop moving. Rude Moose. There we go. I'm doing good, Mason. Hopefully you are too. No, stop your floating, bro. Why do they float so much? No, I will not be streaming on the second channel today. Not today. I just gotta find different stuff to do, Kyle. I've kept myself interested in this game for, you know, over 7,000 hours of playtime at this point by just, you know, constantly changing up what I'm doing, not doing the same thing for too long. Like, if I get bored hunting one thing, I'll go hunt something else, or like I'll create a new goal or something like that. Honestly, though, the biggest way that I've been able to keep interest is making content on it, because it adds the whole like the extra like creativity side of things, where you're not just playing, you're not just hunting, but you're also like constantly thinking of like cool ideas you could do for videos and stuff. Are the numbers on Call of the Wild getting low? No lower than they've been before. This is a pretty typical thing. It's been over 2 months since we had a map. Actually, 2 months since an update in general, so yeah, numbers are lower than they were 2 months ago, of course. But are they lower than they were like a month before the last update? No, they're the same. They're about the same as they were around this time since the previous update before this update. You'd think that by now people would already know that, but apparently not. But yeah, this is the pattern every single time. New update, numbers skyrocket for player count and stuff. 2 months after the update, numbers drop substantially. New update comes out, everybody comes back and plays. It's been like that for years and years at this point. Mitchell, thank you for the super chat. Just started playing this game because of you. I'm still looking for my first diamond. What's the best maps for encounters with rare animals? So I wouldn't say necessarily that going to one map in particular is going to, you know, guarantee that you'll find a rare or a diamond faster. In most cases, it's just luck. But there's definitely some maps that have animals that tend to give more diamonds. Verhonga Savannah is a pretty solid one for getting your first diamond because there's a lot of animals on there that do give a decent amount of diamonds. For example, the Blue Wildebeest is one of the easier diamonds in the game. It's like that might be a good place to start. Ooh. Is that Diamond Rack? Might be. How do I keep missing the hard shot on this zone? It's always this zone right here. Butt shot. It's always this zone. I need to check the range again, I guess, and figure out what I'm doing wrong. Still waiting on a elk or mule deer. Great one. Me too, HD. All right, later, perp. The map where I get the most diamonds is Verhonga. Yeah, Verhonga's really good for that. Verhonga gives a lot of diamonds for sure. Gotcha, Liam. Gotcha. No worries, man. Oh, nice, Stork. Hey, that's a nice accidental thing to get, you know? Well, that one wasn't a diamond. Rip. Anything? Nah, we're gonna have to reset time. Hey, Colty. It's going good, man. Not very impressed with the Tar Great one. I like it. I think it's really pretty. And I love the variety. However, they just don't like me. The Tar just don't like me. My grinds for Tar have been, like, on average longer than a lot of my grinds for other great ones. Even though I'm, like, equally herd managed, I'm killing just as many per hour as I am for Moose. But man, those Tar are just rude to me. They're like, this Scarecrow guy doesn't deserve a third Great One Tar. No. Twinkie, thank you for the super chat. Thinking of getting a membership. Which one is the best? I mean, obviously, like, the higher tier, the more, like, perks you get. But to be honest, man, like, just the baseline membership I offer on the channel gives you the majority of the perks. Like, you get the majority of the stuff just for the base 99-cent one. The $5 one is just in case you want to support a little extra. And then the ones after that are for, like, other special tiers. Like, I believe the third tier, you get to choose, like, a video idea for me to make or something like that. It's been a bit since I've looked at the perks for the top two because I haven't changed them in a while. Ooh, there we go. Nice 4. That's a nice 4, too. Okay, so we got all our respawns this time around. That's good. 198. All right. Come on, you guys. Turn around. Don't be like this. How many Moose Great Ones do I have? Don't I have like 11? I think it's 11. I hit him. I think the second shot might have been better, though. What's the worst map, in my opinion? Well, if you watch today's video, you will find out. As today's video was a great one, or not great one, a map tier list. To be honest, HD, I wouldn't say my tar have been better than my bears. Because, like, I only had 2 long bear grinds. My first 2 bear grinds were really long, right? 8,300 and then 3,700. But every bear grind after that was under 1,000. So I couldn't even say that tar are doing better than bears for me. Because with tar, I've had, 3,400 kills. Then I had my quick grind of like, what, 1,200, 1,300, something like that. And now I'm on a 2,700 kill grind. Like, it's still too early to say whether or not the tar are going to be luckier or more unlucky than the bears for me. We'll have to kind of wait and see if this trend continues. TTK, thank you for the 20 months as a member, dude. Welcome back. Hey, Taco, how's it going? Do you know who has the most great ones? I don't. Apparently, iBuy isn't the guy that's got the most great ones. I've had a couple people say that somebody else does, but I don't know the name of the person. But I've heard that somebody has more great ones than iBuy. Twinkie, dude, thank you for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Thank you for becoming, I believe, a tier 2 member. Enjoy all the perks that come as that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and early access to some videos on the channel. Really appreciate it. You know a guy with 104 great ones? Got you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure iBuy has like 180 or 170 or 185 or something like that. iBuy's got a crazy amount. You know a guy that has 206 on Xbox? Holy crap. 206 is crazy. I'll tell you what. If they don't already, they should be making content. Because if you've got over 200 great ones on console, you're doing something right, man. Like, holy crap. That dude needs to make some content. People would love to see that. I certainly would. Because I'd be curious if they're doing anything different than, like, what myself or iBuy does. Or if they're just doing the same thing, but they've just got really, really good at it. He has like 45 moose. Oh my lord. Dude. That's crazy. Do I like console or PC? PC. I'll always be a PC gamer. There's just so many more options in terms of games. So much more customizability with the settings of games. PC has like modding capabilities for so many games that allow them. And it's just tough to get that on console. I mean, it's getting more possible now. I mean, Ark Survival Evolved has managed to do it. A few others have. There's just a lot more versatility with a PC, and I'm much better with keyboard and mouse. I suck with a controller. The Switch 2 is coming out? Wait, really? How come I didn't hear about that? I love the Nintendo Switch. It's probably my favorite, like, console. It's the only, like, modern console that I own is the Switch. And the Switch is great. I mean, obviously it's not as versatile as a Steam Deck. But in terms of, like, some of the exclusives that the Switch has, the convenience of it being, like, in a very small package like that, it is a nice little console to have. That guy's a madman, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Well, not yet. Needs to be announced. Got you. So there's just like rumors of it. Gotcha. I was going to say, I feel like I would have heard about it if it had actually been like fully announced. We need a foldable console. I mean, we've had foldable consoles in the past. There's been lots of them, you know? Like some of the old Nintendos. Which one was it? The DS? I think it was the DS. The DS was a foldable one. Pretty sure there's others as well. I don't think PlayStation ever made one that was foldable. Oh, it's the 3DS? Okay, yeah, 3DS, not DS. I knew it was one of those. How many kills am I at for this grind? 584. What's my most wanted Moose Great One? I really want a Fabled Birch Typical Rack. That would be my dream great one to get. Ever since I saw somebody post one in Discord when the Moose first came out, I've wanted one, man. Like, ever since then, I've wanted one. Hey, bro, what you floating over here for? That should be illegal, man. It should be illegal to float over here like that. Call of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch would be fun. Oh, that would be crazy. Could you imagine that? Oh, also, I got a question for you guys. Have you seen that Way of the Hunter is going to release a mobile port of the game for phones? Like, what? That's the last thing I ever expected. But I'm going to be honest, that's a smart move for them. Like, that's a very smart move. Because mobile really doesn't have any good hunting games aside from, like, what's it called? American Marksman is probably the best one on phones. But holy crap, Way of the Hunter, being able to play it on your phone, that's going to be game-changing, man. That is going to be game-changing. Like, I don't know how they did it. They showed, like, some gameplay footage of it and stuff, and obviously the graphics look dumbed down a bit, but that's to be expected to make it be able to run on a phone. But even then, it still looks really good. I'm excited for it just because that's going to be fun to be able to just pull out your phone and play Way of the Hunter. And also, that's going to open up Way of the Hunter to so many more people. One of the biggest, like, downfalls to Way of the Hunter was that they didn't release on last-gen consoles. And Call of the Wild is on last-gen consoles, so there was a much larger market of people that can access Call of the Wild versus Way of the Hunter. But if they're going to bring it to the phone, like, dude, Way of the Hunter is probably going to get a lot more popular. Like, that's going to be huge for the game. I feel like it's going to be massive. Hunting Clash is decent on phones. Oh, yeah, I've played that one, too. It's more arcadey, though. I'm kind of thinking more in the, like, not simulator realm, but, like, the type of hunting game where you actually, like, walk around and then, you know, hunt animals instead of standing in one place and just shooting them as they run by. Because, like, a lot of hunting games on the phone, you just shoot them as they run by. But American Marksman is kind of unique in the fact that it's a mobile hunting game where you actually, you know, do the whole act of hunting, running around, all that good stuff. No respawns. Well, that's fun. Gotcha, Jivers. No worries. No worries, man. But yeah, like, Way of the Hunter is going to be probably the most realistic and fully fledged mobile hunting game, so that's going to be huge. So I got a feeling that game is going to probably be very popular. And I would say that's likely going to be like an insane revenue stream for them. Oh, man. It's probably going to be an insane revenue stream for them. And hopefully that'll mean, like, more and better updates for the PC version as well. And, like, the console version of Way of the Hunter. Might have to pay for it. Yeah, possibly. In fact, I would imagine you probably will have to pay for it. But I feel like a lot of people will be willing to if it's actually good. The probably comes down to whether or not it's actually good. What's been my longest moose grind on Leighton? I think it was like 400 and some kills. We're way past like my longest Leighton grind. We're at 586 now. It's just crazy to think that we are on my longest Leighton grind ever. However, our moose are acting kind of weird. They're not respawning as consistent as they were previously. So that does worry me a little bit. Well, that guy's back now. I don't want to start here, though, because that's going to throw off the groove of the grind. Oh, Fall Guys released on mobile, too? I did not know about that. That's kind of cool, though. Great one? Maybe. They are acting very strange. I think it's probably just that I'm not spending enough time per run. Usually that's all it is. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Finally a rare. Let's go, guys. First rare of the grind. And it's a little piebald level 3. That's super cool. For level 3, that's kind of a pretty one. All right, guys, I'm going to purposely not shoot the heart because I don't want it to drop into the water. I'm going to shoot it in the lung. That's pretty, though. There we go. So now that we've shot him in the lung, he's not going to drop in the water and float. Oh, my gosh. It's so nice that we finally got ourselves a rare this grind. That's our very first rare in almost 600 kills. That's wild. That is wild. There he is. That's going to be a pretty male. Oh, he died so perfectly, too. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the piebald moose. They're really pretty. Beautiful. It's gold, too. 200.01. Dude, that was almost 200 on the dot. But that 0.01 had to mess it up. Oh, man. That's a beauty. That is a beauty right there, man. So freaking purty. Definitely the kill of the day. Probably the kill of the whole grind, to be honest. Yeah, might as well, Nick. If you want to shoot it with a bow, might as well. Not gonna lie, surprised you managed to get it. I did not expect you to get it that quick. Be sure to post a screenshot in the Discord once you take it down. Because if you did that, that's impressive, getting a great one while only using the 22 to shoot everything along the way. Do you think you can make a video on where to place tents and ground blinds for a moose grind on Medved? See, the reason I don't make videos like that is because if I make a video like that, it's not going to be relevant to the majority of players because everybody's zones are different. Like, everybody's zones are going to be a little bit different. You might not have herds where I have herds. Your solos might be in different places. Your zones in general might be in different places. So it's not really worth making a video showing you where to place tents on any given grind because it's not going to be identical. Pretty much everybody's grind is going to be a little bit different from one to the other. So that's why I don't do, like, tent placement guides. I try to just, like, make more generalized guides. Let's try the 300 bolt action for this so I can get a little closer. Zoom in a little closer because I got the Argus on here. Nope, we still can't hit that dang heart. Scarecrow still can't hit that dang heart in this zone. It's just this zone for some reason. Probably CG. I don't know. Probably got yeeted for spamming. Oh, you don't know where to place them? That's why you asked. Yeah, it can be tough, man. Biggest thing is just like place your tents in areas where you have good zones. Like, for example, for moose, you're going to want to find zones that have like, you know, a male and 2 females or 2 males and 2 females. And those are going to be like the most reliable and consistent zones to hunt. So when you find one of those, set up your tent like 220 meters away and, you know, place your blind or your stand near it. And boom, you should be good to go. And, you know, find like 7 or 8 zones like that, and you've got yourself a grind set up. Obviously, if you want to herd manage, you'll have to manage down the other zones on the map. But just in general, that's really all there is to setting up a grind. Just, you know, find some zones you like, set up tents at them, and boom, you're good to go. How's the hunt going? It's going good, Ballast. It's going good. We just got a piebald level 3. Our first rare of the grind in like over 580 kills. So that was nice to find. You have to pick up every kill to get a great one, or just the ones you pick up can be a great one? The latter of the two. Only the ones you pick up can respawn as a great one. So obviously, the more you're leaving, the more chances at a great one you're leaving on the ground. That's the way I view it. The more you pick up, the more chances of a great one. Hey, that's a beautiful 4 there. Got 2 over there. Come on, buddy. Face me like a moose. Face me like a moose. Boop. Well, messed up both of those shots. Oh, well. Well, I didn't mess them up, but I missed heart. How do you get the stand? So the tripod stand is from a DLC. You can get the tripods, the blinds, all that stuff in the DLCs. Thought that 4 was a rare for a second. I kind of did too for like a brief second. But quickly realized it wasn't. Yeah, Connor, so you missed a piebald. That's been about it so far, though. There it is, Hunter. Thank you for showing me the way. Yeah, it kind of is tough to tell a mellow moose for sure. Easiest map to figure out if your moose is mellow, though, is Medved. Like, they stand out so well on Medved. Oh, no worries, Tyler. No worries, man. It's going good, Isaac. Going pretty good today. What was / is your biggest motivation for doing so many Great One grinds? 2 things. 1, I love the way the Great Ones look, and I want to collect as many of the different varieties as I can, because there's just so many of them that are so beautiful and look incredible. 2, a lot of them have true racks with the antlered ones, so even if you get 2 that have the same rack, there's a high chance they're going to look a little bit different, and especially with whitetail, they can have drastic differences where their antlers are all twisted and squished and stuff like that. And then the other thing that keeps me interested in grinding is that not only do I enjoy it, but you guys enjoy it as well. And so I get to share that enjoyment of it with you guys through these live streams and the videos, and you know, I get to chat with you guys while I'm doing it, which helps a lot. So yeah, I'd say those are some of the biggest motivators for me. When setting up a grind, you only shoot low levels or high levels. So I shoot only the high levels, and that's because I do a method called herd management. It is not a requirement to do herd management, though. Like, you can do a grind just shooting every male that you find. Because herd management is quite confusing and complex, and it's definitely not for everybody. Do I have every diamond in the game? Not all of them, no. Oh my gosh. Well, hello to lurking moderators. It looks like we all have the same thought. Oh my gosh. The triple whammy, that's what I'm saying, Jivers, like instantaneous. Oh, yeah, you're right. I did get the title wrong. That is a good point. I didn't realize that. I think it's because the original title was going to say 85 great ones, and I still enjoy hunting for them or something like that, and then I changed it last second. So I just forgot to change the number. I'll do that real quick. Boom, shakalaka. All right. Title is changed now. Do I really need to check my exterior lakes for a bear on SRP? Only if you're herd managing. I mean, if you're not herd managing, you know, just pick that top corner and go crazy on it. Ooh, that looks good. Big 4. Big 4. How do I not get demoralized by some of my longer grinds? Haha, I need help. I'd say the biggest thing for me is I try not to just be grinding. Like, if I'm not streaming and I'm grinding, you know, off stream, then I've got YouTube up on my other monitor, or I'm listening to music or something, you know, I'm multitasking, doing something else so that I don't get bored. And that helps out a lot. The other thing, and this is the biggest one for me, is it helps so much when you are streaming a game. It really helps with making it not be as boring, because you've got the chat to read. You've got people to talk to. Like, even if you're a brand new content creator, right, and you don't have a lot of viewers, like maybe you only have like 1 or 2 viewers, it still helps a lot to stream it in terms of like keeping yourself interested, because as long as you go into streaming and stuff like that with the mindset of, you know, pretend you're streaming to 1,000 people every time. If you do that every single time and you're like talking like you're streaming to 1,000 people, it's going to keep you more interested regardless, because you're you got that whole like a different mindset of sorts, you know? And it also helps with building an audience too, like that confidence, that constant talking and stuff like that to keep it to where there's no dead air in the stream. But yeah, back to what I was saying, like, you know, multitasking is the big thing that keeps me interested when I've got long grinds. Like, you know, watch some videos, pop up a live stream, you know, try streaming yourself maybe. Those types of things can help a lot. Pretty much, Caitlin. Pretty much. Today's one of them days, yo. Today's one of them days. Oh, gosh. What do you think's going to be the next great one? See, I hope it's an L. But what do I think it's going to be? I feel like it's going to be a Hirschfelden species, like either a fox or a boar. I feel like those are both likely. Because they just did their first ever non-base game great one. So I feel like they would want to go back and do another base game one. For those that may not want to buy the DLC stuff. Nice, Aware. I wish you good luck. Hopefully the grind goes well for you. It's been a fun grind for me so far. I've really enjoyed it. What's the easiest great one to get? Probably, as of now, the fallow deer. Only if you're hunting Tiawaroa, though. If you're hunting the other maps, it will not be the easiest. I think it's going to be the Fox because of the post under the Hunter Call the Wild, or that the Hunter Call the Wild has been posting. Yeah, a lot of people are having that theory as well. Which is definitely a possibility. I mean, almost any time that EW does literally anything, it's for a reason. There's been so many occasions where they've like released an update and they're like, yeah, the hints for this, they started months ago. You guys just didn't notice it. Didn't they have that with, yeah, they had that with Sunder Patton. They told us to go back to the last, like, what was it? The last, like, 10 or 14 posts or something like that. And, like, what was it? Like, take the first letter from each word. It was something crazy like that. And it spelled out a name of one of the towns in Nepal, I believe, or something like that. Come on. Turn for me. There we go. Finally, we got the heart shot at this zone. First one all stream in this zone where we actually hit the heart shot. Will I post any Red Dead content saying this because of the poll you made? I'm thinking about it. I did not expect Red Dead to run away with it that much. It seems like a lot of you really want to see some Red Dead Redemption 2 content. Right now, I'm kind of at the point of just trying to figure out what I even want to do on it. Like, do I want to play through the whole story on stream or in videos? Or do I want to just do, like, just post the hunting content part of it? Like, do I want to just post, like, the legendary animals and stuff like that? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh, hey. That's pretty big. That's a thick email. The faceplant the moose do is great. Yeah, I've heard so many good things about Red Dead 2. I've played the first Red Dead, but not the second. I even played, like, the Red Dead Revolver game from the PlayStation 2. Like, I played the Red Dead Revolver and Red Dead Redemption 1, but I haven't played Red Dead 2. And so I am excited to play it. I knew it, Caitlin. I knew it. To be honest, though, Caitlin, it could have been Discord. It could have been Discord messing things up. That might have been the reason you were having issues last time. Look at that little guy. I'm going to reset the time again, because usually we have a male here, and I only see 3 moose there. Oh, geez, Toby. That's a long time. Holy crap. Oh, there he is. Hey, little guy. Beautiful. Those ones were a little more cooperative than the others. Just standing there so perfectly for me. What's up, Jammin' and Dixie? How's it going? We're just chilling with some moose, you know. Also, guys, that is kill 600. Nice, the bomb. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, man. How do you start herds? I'm going to assume you mean herd management. I mean, it's pretty simple how to start it. You just don't shoot the small ones and shoot the big ones. You know, that's the quick of it. Shoot the big ones, don't shoot the small ones. If you want more detail, I'd recommend looking at some guides, because It's hard to explain like every detail of herd management in less than 10 minutes. But the general like baseline premise is shoot the big ones, don't shoot the small ones. Holy crap, Jammin' and Dixie. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Really appreciate it. Congrats to Dylan, Brownie, Spickley. We got Jackson. We got Jason. Congrats, guys. Congrats. Thank you once again, Jammin' and Dixie. Holy crap. Oh, hey. We got a 4 there. That's insane. What's YouTube doing, Liam? Rip. Ooh. Nice. Appreciate it, Jam, and I appreciate it. How rare are max weight animals? Decently rare unless you're herd managing. If you're herd managing, they pop up a lot more often. Just because, you know, it's shifting those respawns to that higher weight range all the time. Yo, what's up, Dre Talk? Mr. Talk is in the building. Moose are always chilling in the water, floating around. They really are. They really are. Like, always, 24/7. It's like the moose are addicted to taking baths. They got a bath addiction, man. Respawns are still being a little strange today. They're still being a little weird, man. All right, later, Gaming Eli. Thank you for dropping in, man. Can you still grind for Great One Red Deer on Quattro? Yeah, you can. It's just not, like, the best map to do it on. I'm personally not a big fan of grinding on Quattro for Red Deer. But I mean, I do know some people that really like it and have had really good luck there. You know, part of it's just comes down to preference and also your luck. These guys are still not respawned. Wow. So I wonder, what are we doing different today? Like, we're missing a couple respawns every run, and that was not the case the last 2 Moose streams we've done. Last 2 Moose streams we've done, we've had no issues with respawns whatsoever. This time around, we're missing a couple every run. Or almost every run, at least. Your fallow do this? I wonder what it is. I wonder what the reason is. Maybe I just need to spend more time on the run. Problem is, I don't have enough tents to, like, set up on another zone. So that's out of the question. Unless the zone is accessible from one of my existing spots, which I guess that could be a thing. I don't know if we've got any nearby. Oh, crap. I just remembered there is a moose that we need to shoot that we saw last stream right down here. We just need to figure out if it's part of a herd or not. That was like the dilemma we were running into is, was it part of a herd or was it a solo that joined up with a herd? What's up, Reaper? No, whitetail aren't as bad as people were saying. Oh, nothing there. Yeah, whitetail are not as bad as people were saying. I hunted whitetail, and it just took a little bit of like switching things around, and boom, I got them to work really good. This is it. That's the 4 right there. He's got to be part of this herd, right? I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to shoot him. Even if he's a solo, it is what it is. Because I feel like he's part of that herd. I do not think he's a solo. There's no way. He's got to be part of the herd. Because there is groups of 4. And I think that is a group of 4. We're about to find out, though. Yeah, they're definitely different than they were, but whitetail are still solid. It just took me longer to figure it out for the whitetail. The Great One's near, that's what it is. Could be. Girl in Wonderland, thank you for the 1 month as a member. Bro, just got my first tiger. It was a white pseudo-melanistic. He's gorgeous. Let's go. That's awesome. Congrats. That's amazing. Such a pretty fur type. Such a pretty fur type. Okay, that's a whitetail zone. What do the moose zones say? Beautiful. Here's the moose zone. 5. Okay, so that is one we need to shoot. Oh my gosh. I wonder how long that guy's been there. That's probably a zone that they kind of like straggle to every once in a while. And I just didn't notice it until now. That's actually kind of huge that we figured that out. That's actually kind of huge. I'm also so tempted to shoot this guy because it's a really big... Actually, no, that's the wrong one. There's an even larger level 4 solo somewhere. Over in this area that we need to kill. I don't know if I'm going to kill it yet, but at some point I feel like I definitely have to. You think my next great one's going to be a big non-typical birch? Dude, I would love that so much. That's a combination I would love. Like, it's not my number one combo, but that would be incredible. Nothing there. No respawn. They're being weird again. I wonder if you guys are correct. Maybe there's a great one about to pop. Because this is the weirdest our moose have acted this entire time. And a lot of times when a great one's about to pop, we get a lot of weird stuff going on. No respawn there, I don't believe. Okay, that threw me off. Just randomly my whitetail are running through. Hey, guys. Just random whitetail, dude. Just random whitetail. Just random whitetail all over. Maybe Deer Slayer. That would definitely be nice. I would not complain. Nothing there. No, Preston, I haven't. What's my favorite moose combo? My favorite moose combo is the Birch Typical rack. Birch Typical just looks so incredible. You're betting next run? Maybe, man. You know, part of me kind of wants to go and manage down the solos more. Like, it's been a while since we managed everything down on Layton. I kind of feel like going through everything again and managing down those solos. Because there's still a few solo 4s on the map that we've been seeing here and there. I definitely know that I left some solo 3s that were not, like, small enough to leave. Just because I didn't want to have to deal with managing them down. Oh, there we go. That's a big boy. So, like, at some point, we could definitely go back and manage them down and see if it improves our spawns. See if we start getting more diamonds to pop. Oh, gotcha, Balisk. Gotcha. Gotcha, dude. Well, welcome to the Twitch. Welcome to the Twitch, man. Any tips for fallow? Yeah, so for fallow deer, the biggest tip I give, of course, is hunt Tiabaroa for fallow. That map is night and day difference to any other map in the game for the fallow deer. And then I would say, with fallows, try to make your main zones the herd zones, not the ones that have solos. Another tip is, if you see a group of like, multiple fallow deer and they're all males, there's no females, then that is a bunch of solos that are clustered up. It's not an actual herd. Another tip for fallow deer is that if you're herd managing, leave 2s and below. You could also leave the very small 3s. And aside from that, it's pretty much just, the general grinding tips from that point. I do have a fallow guide. However, it is slightly out of date because of the changes to tents and like the spook distance and stuff like that. Main menuing. I shot the female. Holy crap. I think I backed out before she died. Holy crap. That could have been bad. I could have deleted that zone right there. That zone could have just been gone. Let's see. Let's see. Whew. Yeah, the only way to get bits on Twitch is to pay for them. They're essentially like donating to the streamer. Bits are like the same as donating like $5, Bits are pretty much the same. Oh, hey. Nice little 4 there. 605 kills. Nice, Bear King. They changed the tents? Yeah, so tents spook animals within 200 meters of where you place the tent whenever you fast travel to it. I think, actually, it's within 180. 180 meters or closer, like any animal within that range is going to spook when you fast travel to the tent. And then they also removed the ability to force respawns by going to the main menu. And so those two things have changed up grinding a decent bit. Those of us that have grinded for years at this point aren't going to notice too much of a difference because this is kind of how it used to be back in the OG days of Call of the Wild. Hey there, bud. Smoked him. Little feller. When they didn't render in? No, they used to render in the OG days of Call of the Wild. I think that's part of the confusion is when Jaxie talks about like they returned it to how it used to be. He's not talking about how it used to be a few months ago or a year ago even. He's talking about how it used to be like, what, 4 or 5 years ago? In the super early days of Call of the Wild. This is how it was. In fact, it was even worse. Animals spooked from even farther away than they do now. Oh, we're going to get a consistent respawn here. Oh my gosh. Well, crap. Now I'm going to have to place tents here, dude. How far away is this? Oh, that's way far away. So I could ATV around here. So it looks like we're going to get a consistent respawn right here. Okay. I kind of like that, though. Yo, what's up, Johnny? Like 7 years ago? Yeah, it has been a very long time. Also, Johnny, do you see this? We've got a new zone that we're grinding. Because it turns out that 4 that was over here was part of a herd. It was a group of 5. So now we've got an extra moose to kill each run, which is actually kind of huge. Good old Fawny. Oh, man. Slow and inconsistent. Crow before getting a great one, Moose. That has happened before, I'm pretty sure. We have had times where I'm like, man, they're being so weird. They're so slow and inconsistent. Then boom. Great one. My opinion on modders in Call of the Wild Farm Kids is if they're modding their single player, and they're not like posting their modded trophies in Discords and trying to pass them off as legit, then I don't have a problem with it, you know? But if they're taking it into multiplayer, ruining the experience for other people, or they're taking those modded trophies and trying to post them in Discords, passing them off as like legit, then I have a problem with it. At the end of the day, if you're just messing around in your single player with it and you're not like posting it or anything, then who cares? I'm not too worried about that. I used to be even against that, but nowadays I've kind of, you know, come to realize that if they're just doing it in their single player and they're not posting about it, they're not really hurting anybody. But I am very against people modding in multiplayer, and I'm very against people posting screenshots in Discords of their modded trophies and trying to pretend they aren't modded. Like, that's the type of stuff that I don't like. But if someone's just doing it in their single player, whatever, you know? Do you have any plans to make updated HM grind videos? At some point, yes, I will. Not in the super near future, but at some point I definitely will. I'm going to have to. Because, like, all my old guides are pretty much outdated now because of this update with the main menuing and tent changes to spook range. Like, those things have kind of made my old guides... Ooh, that's a big 4. They've made my old guides obsolete for the most part. Ooh, there's 2! Are the respawns behaving now? Maybe? We'll see. Oh. Dude, the stutter step is the most insane juke move of any animal in the game. Moose are so good at juking shots. Thank you, Balisk. I appreciate it, dude. There's the first one. 259. Oof. Yikes. You know, if that thing was even, it would have been really close. But nope. Nope, nope, nope. Did you get the 7mm rifle? 7mm is a very good rifle, so I would definitely recommend it. Especially if you don't own any of the DLCs, like the 7mm break action is really, really good. It's going to be one of the best rifles in the base game. And if you're talking about the 7mm bolt action from the DLC, it is also phenomenal. Like, it is a great rifle. 2 there. Oh my gosh, our respawns are behaving. Let's go, chat. The respawns are behaving finally. About darn time. About dang time, I tell you what. Just got my first albino. Let's go, Rosanna. That's awesome. Ah, you dirty evil moose. You took my tent. How unbelievably rude. Later, Liam. Thanks for dropping in. Good luck with your game. Still on my 2,000 kill fallow grind. What am I doing wrong? Oh, you're not doing anything wrong, man. You just sometimes get long grinds. 2,000 is honestly not that long. I've had a few 2,000 kill fallow grinds. It's not anything too crazy. Just keep on going, man. It'll happen eventually. Sometimes you just got to be patient with them. My gosh, Shivers. Oh, Lord. Eventually I will do more Great One Guides, Copper, because I'm going to have to update everything, but I do not know when that will happen. I mean, with what, Jamie? Just say in the chat, like, what you're wanting to know more about. Did that second shot hit hard? I might have got a running hard shot. Because that died a lot quicker than 2 lung shots would have killed it. Oh, thank you for the sub, Silent. Appreciate it, dude. I hope you've been enjoying the content. Later, Liam. What's the average amount of kills you get in a moose grind? So, it's been very dependent on which map I'm on. For this particular grind right here on Leighton Lakes, I have not had a single grind over 500 kills until right now. This is my first grind over 500 kills for moose on Leighton. Let me go back and look in my text file that's got all the stats. So since I moved to Leighton Lakes, my grinds have been 341, 351, 297, 463, 28, and 181. So this grind being 614 so far is my longest grind on Leighton for moose. But the crazy thing is that's still not that long. Like, even if this grind goes over 1,000 kills, that's not really a long grind. So I'm pretty grateful for that. Are level 4 axis deer rare? They're definitely more rare than a level 3 or a level 2. They wouldn't be considered like super, super rare though. Level 5s would be the toughest to find for axis deer. And then of course rare fur types as well. How many kills are you at, Joaquin? How many kills are you at right now? My respawns aren't respawning. Anything to say about that? What species are you going for, Marucci? What species? What map? How many are you killing per run? And how long does it take you to get, like, from the beginning to the end of a run? Because all of that's going to have a factor in, like, how consistent and quick your respawns are. Oh yeah, Emerald Coast is great for axis deer. It is. No, he stopped. I thought he was going to keep walking. Wow, almost every single zone had a moose. That's been our best run so far. Red deer, and I kill about 20 per run. Okay, what map are you hunting the red deer on? And are you shooting the solos, or are you shooting the herds? Like, are you shooting the males from herds or from solos? Because the thing about red deer is, obviously, if you're shooting solo males, they're going to move around a lot and may just be going to places you're not checking. And if you're taking less than 10 minutes per run, there's a much higher chance of, like, having some respawns that didn't have enough time to respawn, you know? The other thing is, gosh, what was I going to say? I think I covered pretty much all the bases there. Hers on Hirschfelden? Okay, so I don't really know much about Hirschfelden grinding. That's something else? There is. Holy crap. I have not done many grinds on Hirschfelden at all. So I honestly can't really speak too much to, like, how the herds usually behave on Hirsch. Because I've never grinded red deer on there. But if you're killing about 20 per run, and I assume that if you're killing 20 and you know you're claiming them all, it's probably going to take at least like 7 or 8 minutes to finish a run. So like you shouldn't be having too many issues. Are you going to the main menu after every run? Because even though you can't force respawns with the main menu trick anymore, you still need to go to the main menu if you want them to not be spooked. Because they stay spooked for like 20 minutes or something like that. And during that time, they're not going to come back to their zones. So If you're not doing it already, try going to the main menu at the end of every run. So the animals get out of that nervous state. That should help out quite a bit if you're not already doing it. What happens if you don't pick up your kills? So if you don't pick up your kills, one, you won't be able to get a great one because you have to claim an animal for it to have a chance of respawning as a great one. And two, if you don't pick up any of your kills, they will not respawn until you go to the main menu. So if you go to the main menu, that will like essentially take all those animals, those dead animals off of the map. And it'll like initiate their spawn timer beginning or whatever. Obviously, we don't know the exact time frame it takes for animals to respawn, but if you're not claiming them and you're just going to the main menu to like force them to be picked up, it's going to be like at least a few minutes before you see any respawns next time you pop in. So that's why you want to make sure you claim everything. It's going to really screw things up if you don't claim them. What's your opinion? Oh, where is your opinion to grind red deer? Tiabaroa. Tiabaroa is the best red deer map by far. Like, it is so good. Even if you've like been hunting Hirschfelden for a while, the second you go to Tiabaroa, you're gonna notice a night and day difference in how easy it is to find all the red deer and how easy it is to hunt them, you know? Like, Tiabaroa is just incredible. Oh, there he is. There's our dead moose. $1,600? Jeez, Joaquin, that's crazy. 1,600. Jeez. What map? This right here is Leighton Lake. Leighton Lake District. Nah, Fumes, I didn't. I don't really watch anything hardly at all in terms of like TV. Where's this guy going? Is he from this zone? I don't want to shoot him because I don't know if he's from this zone or if he's walking to another one. I should probably reset the time, though, because we're almost at 16. Yeah, 1,600 kills of moose definitely takes a lot longer than, like, 1,600 kills of red deer. That's for sure. I knew it! I knew that guy didn't look like he was part of the herd. He wasn't. He was one of the other ones. Should you kill your low-level 3s in hopes that they spawn as 5s? Because all my zones are managed. If all your zones are managed, I would definitely say, like, kill the biggest of those, like, low-scoring 3s you left. Another thing that you could do is find, like, the zones that you really like where they're positioned. Like, find your favorite zones out of all the ones that you managed down, and you could try shooting some of the bucks out of those, and then turning those into your main zones. Oh, we got 2 here. Dude, we haven't had 2 here in so long. I think it's because we killed this guy. This is where he had gone, because we used to get 2 here a lot. And then it just stopped. Okay, I'm not going to shoot him because I don't want to accidentally hit the female. That would not be good. Hey, Scott, it's going good. Going good, man. We found a we found a straggler level 4 that was part of this herd over here. I didn't realize it was here until yesterday. And like we tried to or not yesterday, 2 days ago, we tried to figure out if it was part of a herd or not, and we couldn't find the track from it. So today I just said, screw it, let's shoot it. We shot it, and it turns out it was part of that herd, and now it's back into our respawn pool. So we're now killing like 10 or 11 moose per run instead of the 9 I was before. Ooh, 5, 5, 5. That's a beautiful 5. That's a guaranteed diamond. That's a guaranteed diamond. That rack never trolls. Let's go, guys. We did it. Finally, our first diamond of the day. That is for certain our first diamond of the day. Let's freaking go, man. Is the 7mm a good gun, or should I switch? 7mm is really good, yeah. If you're hunting red deer, though, you know, there's probably a lot of zones where you're going to be shooting multiple, right? I don't know if you own any of the DLCs, but the best red deer rifles in the game is, well, the 308 AR is the best if you want to get like full score on everything. Boom, there we go, diamond. If you don't care about getting full score on everything and you just want to kill them quickly, you can use the 300 AR as well, or the 300 bolt action from Yukon Valley. Both are great, and I definitely could recommend either of them. Yo, what's up, Chopper? How's it going? We finally spawned a rare. It took like 600 kills almost, but we finally got a rare to spawn. Nice little level 3 piebald. And then that right there was our first diamond of the day. And we found a straggler moose, so we now have one more moose to shoot per run. So that's nice. Everything's working out pretty good on this grind now. Oh, he's turned around. I thought he was facing me for a second. Boom. 3 more down. How many kills so far? 623, 0 yard. Will I be streaming tomorrow? Yes, I will be streaming tomorrow. In fact, I'll probably be streaming quite a bit in the next few days because I spent yesterday and the day before preparing a lot of videos for the next few days. So I've currently got 2 more videos scheduled, one for tomorrow and one for the day after. So I should be good to stream like whenever I want to, really. Oh yeah, Chopper. Let's hope we get it, man. I didn't say anything, but I was lurking last night watching you shoot some deer. Where is the other one? Where'd they go? Hello? Little deer. Or moose. Little moosey. Holy crap. Caleb, dude, thank you for the gifted tier 1 sub over on Twitch. Really appreciate it, dude. Congrats to iKillsDucks for getting that gifted. Let's go, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifted. Really appreciate it. I don't know where this other one went. Did we already claim it? I must have already claimed it. There's no way I didn't, right? What animal is best to aim for if I'm a newbie? So when you first start the game, the rifle that you get to start out with, the 243, is going to be best suited to deer species. So I would highly recommend starting out on Layton Lakes. Out of the 2 base game maps, Layton is the best one to start out on. It's the map I'm currently playing. And Layton has a lot of deer. It's got blacktail deer. It's got whitetail deer. Both of those are going to be fantastic to take down with the 243. And I would recommend that if you're going to go for them, make sure you aim right behind the shoulder to make sure you hit the lungs. So aim like right at the crease in the shoulder, and that'll get you a vital hit and help you take those deer down quicker. Make sure you're always like at a broadside angle, because if they're like facing you, those soft point bullets that you start out with aren't going to do super well. So whenever you get the chance to buy the polymer tip 243 rounds, it'll help out a ton. And I would also recommend that if you're going to hunt the blacktail or the whitetail, to hunt them in their drink time. So for whitetail, you're going to want to hunt the left half of the map and set your time somewhere between 8 and 12. And you're going to find whitetail deer drinking along the river and at the lakes. If you want to go for blacktail deer, search the right half of the map and set your time to between 16 and 20. And, you know, check all the lakes and rivers. That's going to help you find a lot of deer. And those are going to be like the easiest thing for you to take down with that 243 to start out. There is like the coyotes as well that you can hunt with it pretty effectively. But coyotes are a lot harder to find. So I definitely recommend going for blacktail or whitetail. So yeah, hopefully that helps, Ash. Hopefully it helps. There's a 3 there. On a scale of 1 to 10, how scared am I getting attacked by the tigers? Not that scared, to be honest. I was at first. Like, the first couple times, I got jump scared like crazy. It was wild. It was wild. Hey, that's why I just lurk sometimes, you know, Chopper. I mean, a lot of the times whenever I watch streams, I just kind of lurk. I even do that with like Caitlin and Brobra and Nate and them. Like half the time I don't even announce myself in chat. I'm just there. How rare is a piebald moose? A piebald moose is relatively rare. Any piebald aside from like mallard and cinnamon teal and harlequin is rare. So let's see. It's tough to give an average because every species is a little different. Like some species seem to have like different odds and stuff. But on average, piebalds, like species that have a piebald, seem to give a rare approximately every 300 kills, like on average. Sometimes sooner, sometimes later, you know, depending on your luck. But yeah, overall, I'd say it's an average of every 300 kills for species that have a piebald. But it can definitely take a lot longer. I mean, I spent almost 600 kills getting a piebald on this moose grind right here. Yeah, Joaquin, definitely. So, animals, like, from one species to another species, there's definitely differences in the chances of getting each rare. Like, for example, a piebald gator is a lot easier to find than, like, a piebald, like, sandbar deer, we'll say. Like, getting a piebald sandbar deer is a lot tougher than a piebald gator. Like, piebald gators just naturally have a more common piebald. And then, like, if you look at a piebald mallard, they're literally a common. Like, they're everywhere. And it kind of goes the same way for, like, other fur types as well. Like an albino tiger. And I'm not talking about time that it takes to get them. I'm talking about kill count. You'll get an albino tiger most likely faster than, like, an albino whitetail deer. Like, an albino whitetail deer could take, like, 2,000 or 3,000 kills. Most cases, albino tiger is just going to take a few hundred at the most. Maybe, you know, 1,000 if you're very unlucky. But, like, yeah, like, each animal's got different chances of getting the rares, for sure. And also, I'm 100% convinced, and I have been for years at this point, that, like, depending on what... Like, depending on each person's different account, I feel like some people are luckier with certain rares than other people. Like, I used to struggle to get melanistic red deer. I spent thousands upon thousands of kills with never seeing a melanistic red deer. But suddenly, when they did their population redistribution and reset on Tiabaroa, I suddenly started getting melanistic red deer, like, relatively consistently. And at this point, I've probably got like 6 or 7 of them. So I'm convinced that, like, your population has some effect on, like, the odds of getting each one. I feel like it's got to. Because some people are just so lucky with some things, while other people are very unlucky with them. Who knows? It's probably just a... What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It's probably just a coincidence. But hey, I feel like it's got some type of merit. If I'm not mistaken, I think Flinter kind of believes the same way, that, like, each person's account gives, or is, like, more or less likely to give certain things. Yo, what's up, Doan? 16 months as a member. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing great. How rare is a leucistic reindeer? Pretty rare. I'd say they're probably about the same as, like, albinos and mellas. They're probably one of those rares that you don't see super, super often, you know, every few thousand kills or something. Obviously, this is just me estimating and guessing, but in general, leucistics are not super easy to find. But there's really no way to know the exact odds of it, unless the devs were to just come out and tell us, you know. So, you know, take everything with a grain of salt. It's all just from, like, observation. Carlos, thank you for the super chat, dude. Hey, Scarecrow, how many hours do you have in Call of the Wild? So, for my main account, the one that we're playing on right now, I have 7,010 hours. And for my other accounts, my challenge accounts, like the Great One 4 level 60 account, my new account playthrough account, you know, those types of ones, I've got at least a few hundred more on those, probably like 500 to 600 combined on them. So I've got at least like 7,500 hours on Call of the Wild in total. But keep in mind, like, I do this for a job. Like, I play Call of the Wild every single day for the channel. And if I wasn't like a full-time content creator, I would definitely not have 7,000 hours on Call of the Wild. It would not be healthy to have 7,000 hours on Call of the Wild in just a few years like I do, you know? Oh, man. Hey, R2, how's it going, man? Welcome back. What's my favorite Great One? Definitely the Moose, man. The Moose has some of the largest variety of any Great One. It's just so pretty. I love the Moose. They're probably not the most fun to hunt out of all the Great Ones, but gosh, they're so beautiful that it makes it worth it. So you got a Great One, Red Deer on the river. Also looks like you got more shooters there. Did you end up shooting the 4s? No, so I didn't end up shooting the 4s, Team 2. So what I did on my Red Deer grind is I deleted the river zones. I deleted the river zones and all those 4s that I had stacked there, and the herds as well that had all the hinds. They all went to like the lake above that river spot. And so that lake is now just like completely chock full of red deer. But
Oh my gosh!
oh, ooh, big boy. Oh, big boy. Ooh, holy crap. So yeah, as I was saying, that river is now just like respawns. It's now just my respawns. And also we figured out where all my respawns were going. The other zone on the river to the right of that one had like 7 or 8. It had like 7 or 8 of my respawns. And so that's why we've got a crap load more on the river now, is those two things combined. And it's really helped out a lot with the grind. Nice, we got him. That's probably a 300 right there. That's probably a 300 scoring moose. That is a crazy big moose. Guys, if it's a 302, I think... Is 302 possible? I can't remember. Is 302 possible, guys? For moose? I'm sure some of you probably know. If it's possible, you know, that's got a chance. It's definitely got a chance of being 301. I know for a fact 301's possible. But I can't remember if 302 is possible with the current scoring on them. Let's see. How big are you, sir? 300.40 max weight. Let's go. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I've seen a 300 scoring moose. I think we might tax that. Just because it's been a long time since I've seen one. Wow, he's pretty. He's a little uneven, I think. To be honest, I can't tell. But he looks kind of uneven. Let's see. No, never mind. He's perfectly even. I must be seeing things. That's sick, though. That's super sick. That's a beautiful diamond. Oh, you disgusting floater. Ew. Ew. What's my opinion on the 7mm? I like the 7mm. It's not a gun I usually choose for grinding, but it's a fun gun. All right, so that's where he bounced off to. Gosh, I can't. Click. Oh, nice, Brady. Yeah, that's very lucky. Very lucky. I'm good, Tyso. I'm good, man. I'm very good. Max is 320. No, the max is definitely not 320 for Moose. 320 is definitely not the max. I mean, even back when they could score higher, I never saw anything over like 310, I believe. I mean, my biggest Moose ever is like a 307. Where is this guy? Probably send the dog after him. Looks like he found him. Nope, never mind. I must not have got vitals then. Oh well. Oh well, man. No vitals. Max is 304. I don't think they can reach 304. No, I don't think they can. Unless you've got like a screenshot of one that's 304 from like the current scoring on them. Okay, now you guys are just throwing in numbers. Now you guys are just tossing in random numbers. 315, 320. Nah, man. They definitely can't go over 302 for diamonds. They can't reach 303 right now. I'm just asking you guys, is it 301 or 302? Because I know they can go past 301, like, 301 point something, but I'm not 100% sure if they reach 302. Okay, finally, there we go. Finally, we got some solid answers with a few of you saying 302. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. So yeah, if they can reach 302, I'd really like to get one of those. 302 would be a dream. Thank you guys for clarifying. Thank you. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, where'd he die? 258. Man, we're getting some big males. I hope that's a good sign. That's crazy, Nick. That's a good trophy. 302.55. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple people saying like 302.5, 302.55. That makes sense to me. Ooh, another big boy 4. Big boy 4. No, so an uncommon fur on a diamond would not count as a super rare, but it's still like a lot more rare than a normal diamond. No, 320 is not max for Great 1-0. We would have seen one by now. So, I'm going to assume that some of you probably get your information from, like, the, like, what's it called? Call the Wild Companion and stuff like that. You know, the things that use data mined info and stuff. 320 is definitely not the max score for a Great One Moose. There's no way that, with what we've seen, there's no way a Great One Moose could ever reach 320. None of the racks score anywhere close to that. Like, I've never seen anything above, like, the 280s. Maybe 290s is possible, you know, for, like, the quad paddle, but there's no way you could get a Great One Moose over 300. And if it's happened, I want to see proof of it right now. Some of those numbers that, you know, like the apps and stuff show are not accurate at all. Typical? The typical does not reach anywhere close to that, no. The typical rack is not that big. Dude, that female moose got in front of him, and for a second I thought that he was in front. My proof is I made it up. I knew it, Dylan. I knew it! Freaking Dylan. Hey, don't you turn on me like that. 636 kills, guys. Gray is uncommon for mountain lions, right? Yes, it is. It is. That's still huge, Dramatic Red. Like, I'd love to get a 301.9 moose. Like, that would be... Whew, that'd be incredible. I think I've only killed one 301 this whole time. And that's out of 161 diamond moose. Oh, you did R2? How'd that happen, man? How'd that happen, my dude? I don't hunt nowadays, Bob, but I did when I was a kid. Uh-oh. The spam bots are back on Twitch. Let's hope it's just one and not a bunch like that one time. Anytime I see one of those bots pop up in Twitch, my first thought is, oh gosh, please only be one. Because there was one time where there was like 20 or 30 like advertisement bots popping up in my stream trying to like advertise their website. And I was like, oh gosh, man, I have to keep tabbing out and banning them. What's going on? So let's hope that was the only one. "80 hours have not seen a single diamond." That's honestly not that uncommon, man. I didn't get my first diamond until I was level 51. I mean, part of it was because I didn't know diamonds existed, but still, like, it's nothing to be, like, ashamed of to not have a diamond at 80 hours. That's relatively normal. Essentially, the more you learn about the game, the longer you've played it, the more likely you'll be able to find diamonds just because you know more about, like, the game, where animals are located, etc., etc., etc. Just keep on trying, man. Yeah, Ash, for sure. Welcome back, CG. How long will I be streaming tonight? Not sure. We've already been streaming for almost 2 hours, and to be honest, I'm still feeling it, man. So I might go for another hour at least. I'm enjoying these moose a lot. Okay, no respawn there. Smoked! Also, guys, I don't know if you all saw the YouTube post that I made a couple of days ago, but it finally happened. We finally had our very first piece of content hit 1 million views. The YouTube short, or not YouTube short, the TikTok that I posted of my second Great One Tar, it's now at 1.1 million views. Like, when I posted the other night, it was at 1 million. Now it's at 1.1. That's crazy. Like, that is absurd. I never in 1 million years ever thought that we'd ever get 1 million views on any piece of Call of the Wild content. Like, that's just crazy to me. So thank you guys for being a part of that and helping it get to that point. Because that is just something I never thought I'd ever achieve. And like, it's just continuing to grow. That particular TikTok is just going crazy. I just I just can't even believe it, really. I just can't even believe it. Maybe part of that's because I still view myself as just like a normal person. Like, I've never viewed myself as like some famous Call of the Wild YouTuber or anything. Like, so to me, it's just so mind-blowing that anything I could ever post would ever get 1 million views. Like, that's just absurd to me. I really just can't even fathom it. It's just insane. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you all for the kind words. What do I do with my fallow zone, or all my fallow zones have only one male, and top estimate is 140 on most of them, some smaller. So I'm not 100% sure what you're wanting me to tell you. Like, You said, what do I do? But like, what are you seeing as the issue with it, right? Like, what are you wanting advice on in relation to your fallow deer herds having one male with top estimate being 170 on most of them, with some being smaller? Like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to get out of it? Because it's kind of vague. There's not too much I can tell you with just that knowledge there. Feel like a gem in this community now? Oh, you are, Chaz. You are. You're a longtime viewer, dude. You're an absolute legend. Also, how you doing, Chaz? Hope you're doing good. Hey, Alexi. The family's good. Family's good. Aaliyah is growing up like way too fast, man. She is just... It's crazy to see like how quickly toddlers advance in their like language skills and stuff like that. Like, ooh, like her ability to form sentences and thoughts and stuff. Every like 3 to 4 weeks, it's just drastically different. It's insane. Like, it's so crazy to watch. Like, it seems like just like a month or two ago, you know, she had trouble understanding a lot of the stuff that we would be telling her or anything. Now she has full-on conversations with us. Like, holy crap. The time flies so fast, bro. Man. Just crazy to think about. I didn't hit vitals. Ew, non-vital shots. That was vital, though. That was vitals, for sure. Daniel, thank you for the 37 months as a member, dude. Hi, am I a legend? I need to hear you say it. Hope the baby's doing good. She's doing great, man. And yes, of course you're a legend. 37 months as a member, dude. Of course you are. Holy crap. Dude, 37 months is wild. We don't have too many diamond badge members on the channel, but it's always mind-blowing to me that somebody would be a member for 3 years or more. Crazy, man. Crazy. Really appreciate it. Oh, that sucks, Everett. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Oh, wait. I thought you said she wouldn't let you. She did let you. Never mind. That's awesome. Congrats, dude. Hope you have a fun time playing it. I completely misread that. I don't know why. What's my favorite rack for the Great One Whitetail? You got the big rack. Nice, Nikolai. That's awesome. My favorite's the typical rack. I really like that rack, and I don't have it still. I just can't get it, man. Why does that rack have to be like 1 billion times more rare than the others? Like, come on. Come on. I just want one of them. Just so I can say I have it. Just so I can have it, man. Bighorn diamond grind is grueling. Dude, I haven't gone for a bighorn in a while. Like, bighorn have kind of always been like an opportunity kill for me. Daniel, thank you for the super chat. Is my membership older than your baby? That's cool. Not quite. She's like what? 3 years and 3 months old now. So just she's just a little bit older than your membership length. But that's super close. That's very close. Smoking all these moose. They don't stand no chance. I don't know why, guys, but like with all the changes they made post-update, like, or not post-update. Yes, Trish, I am Scarecrow141 on Twitch. Normal Scarecrow was taken on Twitch, so I couldn't do that, unfortunately. I had to add the 141 to it. But as I was saying, I've really enjoyed this moose grind a lot. After all the changes they made with like main menuing and like spook ranges with the tents, moose are one of the most unchanged. And they're just a lot of fun now. Because they actually are consistent if you're hunting them right. They're really fun. It's weird because I used to rank moose as one of the least fun to grind, but, you know, best looking great ones, so it was worth it. Now I honestly consider this to be one of the more fun grinds. I feel like this is more fun than the tar, and maybe even more fun than fallow deer. I'm kind of considering this to be one of the more fun ones now. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go fill up my water cup real quick.
Oh, yes, oh my gosh.
We're back. All right. You've missed 2 diamonds and a piebald. I assume you were going to ask if black gold feral pigs are rare king Cheez-Its. I assume that's what you were going to ask. I see it cut off early. But not for feral pigs, but for wild boar they are. Two more males there. Okay, that's going to be vitals, but no hard shots, unfortunately. Oh, hey. No floaty. No floaty. Rude. What's up, Smoke? When's the Elden Ring stream? I don't know, dude. I don't even know if I'll ever play Elden Ring. I tried to play it, but it just wasn't for me. The thing about Elden Ring is I like watching it. I really like watching people play it, but I don't necessarily like playing it myself. I have the game. It just... I spent a little bit of time on it, and I was like, I'd rather be spending my time on something else, like Escape from Tarkov, or Call of the Wild, or Pal World, or something like that. I'm not super into, like, the Souls-like stuff. In terms of playing, I love watching it, though. Like, it is my favorite... It's one of my favorite games to watch people play. Because I think the game is gorgeous. And, like, super detailed and just incredible all around. But it's not something I want to play usually. And frankly, I don't have the time to sink into it to, like, get everything and get good at it. I have so much of my time is taken up by, obviously, my family and Call of the Wild content that I don't get enough time per day to really perfect a game like that. How are Alita's motor skills? You need to get her to shoot the next crate when you don't feel comfortable doing that. That's totally fine. Just thought it'd be cool. So she's not good at using a keyboard or a mouse. She's very good at using, like, Like, she can play a game on a tablet with no problem. But yeah, she doesn't know how to use a mouse yet. However, maybe one of these days I could just tell her to click the button. Because she is able to do that. Would I hunt in real life too? For you, you would because it's so exciting. I mean, I've already hunted in real life before. I grew up hunting. I unfortunately never really got anything too good, but I did go hunting like 4 or 5 times as a kid. Is it common to get 4 piebald fallows in 2 hours? Definitely not, no. That's very lucky. That is very, very lucky. Smoked! Yeah, Jammin' and Dixie. The few times that I did go hunting, it was for blacktail. A couple times for elk, but elk is one of those things where you got to spend tons of time tracking those herds throughout the year, figure out their habits, their patterns, and stuff like that if you really want to have a good chance. And we didn't have time to do any of that. We just went into it. And yeah, did not have any luck with elk at all. Blacktail deer, there was a couple times where I got really close to taking down a buck, but then like one reason or another stopped me from being able to shoot it. The first time, it was my first time ever hunting. I went out there, we found tracks of a massive blacktail deer, like massive. Gosh, I can't speak. Turns out, a couple of years later, somebody did end up killing that buck that we were tracking, and it was a massive, like 4x5 blacktail deer, which is huge, you know? And so I will never forgive myself for missing out on that. But essentially what happened is we were tracking it, we heard it bounding off in the trees. And I reached down to my pocket to check for my wallet, because my wallet is where I had my tag, right? I had my tag in my wallet. And I reached down and checked, and sure enough, I didn't have my tag with me. So we had to end the hunt early, go back and grab the tag. And then by the time we got back, it was too late. It was already long gone. Second time that I got lined up on a buck, we were trying to get like a steady shot. It was probably about 300 yards away. 250 to 300 yards away, somewhere in that range. We tried to get steady. There was really like no place that I could rest the gun. And so I wasn't able to get steady enough to where I could take a reliable shot and felt comfortable with doing it. And so I opted just not to take the shot on that one. Those are like the 2 times where I had a chance to take a buck down and just conditions didn't. The conditions were just not in our favor, you know. But hey, that's part of hunting. I didn't want to be one of those people that gut shots a deer and is like, yeah, that was a great shot. I want to make sure it's a clean kill if I'm going to take a shot, you know. We messed up. Oh, no, we got it. Thought we messed it up. How far did it go, though? That's the question. How far did it go, though? Vitals? Okay, so it was vitals at least. Probably didn't run too far. Yes, piebald red fox is very rare, Trident. I would definitely keep that. That's very rare. Oh, nice, deer. I don't know yet, Smoke. The thing is, like, obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to have a lot of, like, a lot of cursing and not PG things, so I don't know if I'd put it on the main channel as like a full playthrough. I think if anything, what I will do with Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably just go hunt the legendary animals and upload videos on that. Because the majority of the people on this channel appreciate the fact that I am family friendly on it. And so I don't want to upload a game that's too crazy with the cursing. I mean, that's what my second channel's for, you know? But I'll probably upload the hunting parts here on the main channel whenever I get around to playing it. I don't know exactly when I'm going to start playing it yet. It's going to come down to like when I have the time to do it. No, they use the Hunt Club beta quite often, Chalupacabra. They do a lot of stuff with the Hunt Club beta. They put missions in there all the time. Hunt Club beta is also how you access all the free cosmetic packs that come with the game. Like the event-based ones around holidays. Like if you want to get any of the holiday skin packs, you have to have an Apex Connect account and you have to have Hunt Club enabled, and then they give you it through the Hunt Club. So yeah, they use Hunt Club. The skin packs plus the like missions and stuff. How many kills am I into the grind? 653. I was talking to Lady about it a little bit ago, 0 yards. So it's definitely likely that it'll happen sometime soon. Right now we're just trying to nail down a date that we can actually do it. Not sure what that is, Salam. Not sure what that is, man. Is the diamond side stripe jackal a rare diamond? Yes, that is a tough diamond to get. Mainly because they don't have drink zones. And also because since it is like a predator great one, most of those just seem to give less diamonds in general for some reason. There's exceptions to that rule, but like a lot of them seem to give less diamonds, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. All right, guys. My wife has dinner ready, so I think we're going to go ahead and take a little break. And then depending on how I feel after I get done with dinner, we'll determine whether or not we continue streaming. Sideswipe Jackal, have a great one. No, we're talking about the diamonds. We're talking about diamonds for them. Did I misspeak? Or did you mishear? I don't know. I'm new and I can barely find any animals. How do you get so many to spawn? I hunt the drink zones. So, I've played the game for over 7,000 hours at this point, right? And so I know most of the drink times of every animal. That's the best way to find lots of animals, man, Dad Miller. Like, for example, right now I'm hunting moose on Layton Lake District. They drink from, I believe, 12 to 16. And typically, the later you are in that drink time, the more likely they'll be at their drink zone. So I set my time to 15 and then check the water on the left half of Layton Lakes. And that's where you're going to find lots of moose, you know? Like, every animal's got a drink time. If you just go to the water during that drink time, you'll find lots of animals. For example, since you said you're relatively new, I assume you don't have like super crazy weapons yet. Go to the left half of Layton Lakes between the hours of 8 and 12, and you will find so many whitetail deer along this river right here, as well as all these lakes on the left side and this little swampy area in Balmont. That'll help you out so much, man. I definitely recommend trying it out. It'll help out a ton. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to go ahead and take a dinner break, get something yummy in my tummy, and then we'll be back and possibly do a little bit more streaming. All right, guys? So hang tight. If you need to, go get some water or stretch a little bit, get a snack. We'll be back in 20 to 25 minutes, most likely. I'm back, guys. A little bit quicker than I thought it would be. But, oh, we're back. We're back again. Scarecrow's back. Shoot mooses. I was good. Had a nice hamburger. It was delicious. Yeah, Chopper, I did. It was so freaking good. It was so freaking good. Tony! What's up, Tony? I saw you lurking earlier. How you doing there, feller? Montucky Redneck, thank you for the 10 months. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Oh, it was delicious. It was fantastic. It was fantastic, man. It was one of those, like, 50-50 Wagyu Angus burgers with, and then my wife put on, like, tomato, lettuce, cheese. It was like a dill Havarti cheese on there, pickles, mayonnaise, and oh my lord, it was so good. It was freaking delicious. Oh, dude, another piebald. Let's go. That's what we come back to, another piebald. Let's go. Oh my gosh, chat. That's crazy. We come back to another pie. Another slice of pie. We love our slices of pie over here. We love our slices of pie. Now, if only you were 2 levels higher, that'd be wonderful. But hey, can't complain, man. Super cool regardless. Is this dessert after the burger? Yeah, the piece of pie was a dessert. Or a little piece of piebald. Hey, little buddy. 178. He's smaller than the other piebald, but still a piebald regardless. That's cool. It's cool to finally get some freaking rares on this grind, because we went like almost 600 without a single rare. And then we've got 2 within the last 60. It's pretty fire. Oh, yeah, Trident. For sure, dude. For sure. You have a Super Troll Pie Moose? Ouch, Taskmaster. That's rough. But I mean, hey, at the end of the day, it's still a massive piebald, and I'm sure it looks amazing in the lodge. Nothing there. All right. Oh no, Metal Man. Hopefully you get it soon, dude. Solo male whitetail zone. I'm stumped. Those happen. They're just really rare. There's like a few situations where I've seen that happen. I don't know if I've ever seen one naturally happening. Usually if there's like a solo male zone for whitetail, it's because like somehow you accidentally killed like all the other ones that were in the zone. That's the only time I've seen that happen. So I don't know. Did you maybe accidentally shoot a female or something in the zone? Or is this a new zone you just found? I missed a super chat from earlier. I did. Oh, I see a membership. Nick the Sportsman. Thank you for becoming a member while I was gone, dude. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and early access to certain videos. Really appreciate it. I think that's the only thing I miss, though. I think that's all I miss. Hey. What's up, little guy? Oh, yeah, Cam. Geez, 7,000. That's crazy. 7K is wild. That's a brutal grind. That is brutal. No, I haven't got a new Great One Tar yet. Mainly because I've just been getting really unlucky. I've killed a lot of Tar since the update. Just not getting that RNG I need to pop that Great One. I'm pretty sure when the update dropped, I had like 1,400 Tar kills. I'm at like 2,700 now, and I still haven't got Great One number 3. Like, oh man. I just don't have the Tar luck. Not like I do for other species, that's for sure. No, Montucky, I'll be honest, man. I did that first look video for the new Way of the Hunter map, and then I tried to play it one more time after, and that's a big boy. No joke, I spent 30 minutes playing and got bored and just quit recording the video because I just wasn't having fun. I'm not a fan of the new map in Way of the Hunter. It's so lackluster to me. I just can't like pretend that I like it because I don't. And so yeah, I probably will not be making any more content on that map for Way of the Hunter. Unless like I just get the itch to play Way of the Hunter, which that does happen from time to time. But that's about the only thing that's going to make me play it. Because it just... I don't know, I'm so disappointed in it. We messed up that shot, by the way. That guy's not going to die, I don't think. We'll have to see next run if he's still there. But yeah, I just can't get into the new Way of the Hunter map. It's just so... It just disappointed me so much. I think one of the biggest things is like... This is like, what, the 6th map in the game or something like that. And they're already reusing tons of species. Just... I don't know, man. Like, with Call of the Wild, I can kind of understand it because they've got, like, what, 15 maps in the game or something like that. But Way of the Hunter is so early in the lifespan of that game. Why are they releasing a map that has a ton of reused stuff? It just feels lazy to me. I'm sure there's more to it. Obviously, this is just my surface take of it. But, I don't know, man. Not a fan of it. Also, that 4 died, and I reset the time, so I don't know where his tracks are. Ugh. That's not good. Yeah, Twinkie, we got a piebald. We did get another piebald to show up. Yeah, I messed up, guys. That moose is gone. There's no way I'm going to be able to find him. I reset the time to try and get that guy to stop floating, and then he went invisible, and the other one died, so now rip to that zone. Both those respawns are screwed. I mean, Way of the Hunter is RNG based as well, Isaac. It's just like the RNG is like what genetics the animal's going to get. If the animal has good genetics, it'll grow to be, you know, a big male. If it has bad genetics, it won't. So there is still a lot of RNG involved in Way of the Hunter. I think Way of the Hunter is just a lot more technical with how it approaches it, to where like you can directly affect it just by choosing what animals to leave and not to leave. To be honest, herd management's the same in Call of the Wild, though, so I guess it is similar. I guess it is very similar. RNG means random number generator, so it essentially just means it's random. That there's a degree of randomization involved with it. How was that not heart shot? It's time, guys. If you are prone to seizures, look away from the screen because we're about to spam so fast it's going to flash the screen like crazy. Because we need ammo. Yeah, pretty much, Metal Man. Pretty much. Let's go! Dude, I know, right? Ammo buying simulator is the best part of the stream. We love this. This is what I live for. Chat, I'm buying it with one hand right now. Do you know how? It's because I've got the enter key bound to one of my thumb buttons on my mouse. So I'm able to one hand just like spam by, left click, and then hit the side button to enter. That way I can take a sip of my beer while I'm buying ammo. What's up, Revive? How you doing, man? Oh gosh, it's holy crap, my fingers are cramping now from trying to like use 2 fingers on the mouse at once. Holy crap. Okay, that's good. 2,000 rounds is more than enough for now. Oh no, we don't need to reset the time. We need to drive over with the ATV with my cramped hand. How do you quick buy bullets? So on PC, you click buy, then you click enter. Like you press the enter key on your keyboard, and you just keep spamming that back and forth, like left click enter, left click enter. On console, I think it's a lot easier because you just spam the same button. Oh, it's going good, Revive. Going good. Doing pretty good, all things considered. You know, with it being a pretty down time in the Call of the Wild community while we're waiting for a new update. Overall, things are going quite well. Just kind of chilling, relaxing. Chasing after some of the great ones that we don't have while we wait for new updates. Oh, what's up, Dark Owl? Hope you're doing well. Where's the doggo? Oh, did he float? Did that moose float? No? Is my dog just being silly? Bro, I don't want to know where the first thing of blood is. I want to know where the moose is. Come on. What are you doing? There we go, finally. There we go. We got our little moosey. You think they'll ever make the Hunter crossplay? So a few months ago, I would have said 100% no. But recently, they've been saying on stream that, you know, it's a possibility. But it wouldn't be anytime soon. So I'd say it's unlikely, but still possible. Seems like if they ever do decide to do it, it's going to be a while from now. When did they add turkeys to Layton? Like over a year and a half ago, I think. To be honest, Chopper, I don't even think there's that many people hating on Call of the Wild. Like, okay, so picture it this way. What did Jaxie say in the last live stream, guys? Correct me if my information is wrong, because I know some of you probably watched the last stream. Lieutenant Krusty Mustard, thank you for the tier 1 sub on Twitch. Really appreciate it, dude. Thank you for that. But didn't Jaxie say that, like, the grinders in the community are less than 5% of the overall community? Isn't that what he said in the stream, or am I tripping? But essentially, what that means is you see backlash for, like, these changes, right? But in the overall scope of things, that's, like, probably half of the people. I'd say probably half of the people that grind are the ones complaining about the update. And so in reality, it's only like probably 1, 2, 3% of the entire community or less. So in reality, there's really only like the super vocal minority complaining about the update. Overall, like, most people are really not too worried about the changes they made because most people don't grind. Like, us grinders are such a small part of the community. Which it makes sense. I mean, grinding's like considered top tier level gameplay. Like it's considered end game stuff, you know. It's one of the things that in most cases, like the crazy grinding methods of any game are really only done by like the top like 1 or 2% of players. I mean, I hate to break it to you, L Playmaker, but if you think EW is the worst developers out there, you must not have played any other video game in your life. No other development team that I can think of off the top of my head does weekly live streams where they talk about the stuff in the game, makes their DLCs readily affordable, and takes player feedback into account as much as EW. Have you ever heard of EA? Have you ever heard of like any of the other big AAA companies? None of them are as transparent or open about things. None of them take into account what the players want. You'd have to be stupid to think that EW is the worst developers. Such a brain dead take. Oh my gosh. Rockstar. Yeah, Rockstar. There's so many more. I mean, I can even just think of Escape from Tarkov's devs, Battlestate Games. Like, they literally, like, added in one of the worst, like, pay-to-win things. Kept saying that it was like, oh, no, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine, dude. No, it's not pay-to-win. You guys just aren't... You guys just don't understand. And then they backtracked so hard because they realized how awful it was. There's so many companies that do so much of a worse job than EW. Yeah, exactly. No other developer is supporting a game this long and listening to their community to this extent. Sure, there's some, but they're like mainly small indie titles and stuff. I mean, just look at The Sims, right? They've supported their game for years and years and years, but they also charge you like $20 for a DLC, and like don't fix old bugs and stuff. I know this because Caitlin's like a Sims 4 aficionado. I mean, I'm going to assume at this point that we're not playing the same game, L Playmaker. I have no issues with the movement system in the game. It's more fluid than a lot of games out there. If you think that this is like the worst development team and that the game is in a bad state, you need to look at more games, man. You need to look at a lot more games. Because there is hundreds of them that are developed worse, run by worse companies, and are in 10 times worse condition in terms of like the jankiness of the games. And a lot of them are by AAA companies. I don't believe I have, Revive. I don't think I've heard of that one. Great one incoming. Hopefully, dude. Hopefully, man. Oh, definitely Jammin' and Dixie. Definitely. The true fat stuff to go true. That's a very good point. I didn't even think about that. That is a good point. Turn for me. Finally. Only one respawn here, though. Unfortunate. Oh yeah, EA is awful in terms of like just how do I say this PG-ly? How do I say this in a PG way? It's not going to make sense the way I say it, but you get what I mean. EA is like the kings of half-butting their games and just not caring about the player base at all. Gosh, what's that other company that does it all the time? Blizzard? Yeah, Blizzard. Blizzard's one of them. Blizzard's one of them as well. By the way, that was big talk for the dude with less than 100 viewers, who's the real brain rot or whatever you said. What do you mean? I have 200 plus viewers on YouTube, plus the like 30 to 40 on Twitch. Not sure what you're talking about, brother. I don't just stream on Twitch. How many kills in? 666, believe it or not. Yeah, Activision's not great either. Activision's a publisher, though, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know, Metal Man. Unga, thank you for the 13 months as a member, dude. And Jamin and Dixie, thank you for the super chat. Grind for an Irish Elk Rat continues. 432 kills in. Hoping that one spawns. Hopefully. That'd be awesome. Hopefully it'll spawn for you. Not sure, Revive. Not 100% sure, man. We shall see how things go. What happened to the New England Mountains whitetail grind? Just wasn't having fun with it. What gun do you think I have the most kills with? Probably the 308 AR or the 300 bolt action. Probably 300 bolt action, because I use it for so many things until they release the 300 AR. There he is. Yeah, I've heard that Overwatch went downhill hardcore, Revive. I was never really into Overwatch much. Whenever I play FPS games, I tend to lean towards the more realistic ones, so Overwatch just didn't really appeal to me. I'm more into the, like, Escape from Tarkov, extraction shooter type of genre, you know. I used to play lots of Counter-Strike and things like that. Yeah, Chopper, the 300 bolt's good. It's a little bit slower shooting than the 300 AR, but it's still a very good gun. I mean, up until the 300 AR releasing, it was probably one of my favorite guns in the entire game. One of the most useful in the game. It was great. What's up, Ridge? How you doing, man? Have I ever played War Thunder? No, I have not played War Thunder. Is War Thunder the one that's pay to win, or is that World of Tanks? I know it's one or the other, but it just never really appealed to me, really. All right, he's going down. 669 kills on the grind. For Hill, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you think the Fox post from EW is a rework or a great one? Could be either. It also could mean nothing. Like, it's hard to say. With EW, they're very interesting with their posts. Sometimes posts could literally mean absolutely nothing, and they could just be posting it because it's a pretty picture or because it's like a funny meme or something that they've made. Or it could be like hints to a future thing. It's hard to tell with them. Have I played Rainbow Six? Yes, I played a few hundred hours of Rainbow Six. Actually, probably like close to 1,000 hours of Rainbow Six. Now that I think of it. I used to play it a lot with friends. And after a while, I just stopped playing it because we kept running into cheaters all the time. To the point where it kind of just stopped being fun. So I haven't played Rainbow Six in a few years. Yep, same, Isaac. That's the same for me. Every time. Ooh. 2 nice males. They updated it a lot. Yeah, I mean, Rainbow Six always did, like, pretty frequent updates. I just didn't enjoy the amount of cheaters I was running into towards the end. It was like pretty much any match that you'd go into in Rainbow Six, you either ran into a cheater or you ran into a Smurf. Like, during the time that I was playing. It was like one or the two. And it was just making it not fun. It's also one of the reasons that I frequently take breaks from Escape from Tarkov is because of those dang cheaters, man. They're freaking everywhere. No, I haven't played Sea of Thieves recently, Jackson. I used to play Sea of Thieves here and there. I did some live streams on it and stuff like that over on the second channel. And you guys seem to really like it. I don't like playing that game solo. I like playing with friends. And most of my friends don't play Sea of Thieves very often, if at all. All right, later, Chopper. Thank you for dropping in. Hey, little guy. What you floating about for? Oh, really, Kermit? Well, that's a rip, man. Yeah, Revive. I know what an arapaima is. Really cool looking fish. I'd love to catch one of those in real life. Solid 4. Nothing too crazy, but he's all right. How do you get the blind like that with no roof? So this blind right here is the waterfowl blind. You get it from the Duck and Cover DLC. I really like them because you can place them closer to a tent than any other stand or blind in the game. So it makes it really, like, quick and easy to get in and out. Yeah, I do hunt in real life, Colt. I haven't hunted in real life since I was like 18 years old. So it's been like 8 years at this point, but I hunted a decent bit growing up. Just don't really have too much time to do it nowadays between like being a full-time content creator and, you know, taking care of my family. I don't have too much time to go hunting or fishing nowadays, sadly. I hopefully will get a chance to fish a little bit in the next coming months. I really like to go for some salmon. Because we should start getting like Chinook salmon coming up into the rivers here in Oregon very soon. They might have already started, to be honest. Not 100% sure. I'll have to check the reports on it. Uh-oh, I'm a little worried. I only see one moose there. Oh, no. Where's the other male? Did I screw up a zone? Oh, there he is. Oh, you scared the crap out of me, bro. There's the other one, too. What was that? What was that? Ever seen a real moose? No, we don't have them in Oregon. We don't have any moose here. We have lots of black-tailed deer and mule deer and stuff like that. When will the dime pop? 2 or 3 down. I wasn't watching. We've killed 2 diamonds and 2 rares today, Kai. Oh, 2 zones down? What do you mean by 2 zones down? Oh, yeah, we do have black bear here in Oregon as well. We have mountain lions also. And a lot of other animals, too. Too many to name off. Oh, nice, Jackson. Nice. That's awesome. Congrats, my dude. Just got a diamond croc. Let's go, codfish. Alrighty, let's hit up this zone right here. What was the other rare besides the piebald? We got another piebald. So 2 piebalds on the day. Both level 3s. Second one was smaller than the first by a little bit. Speaking of small. The tiniest moose in existence. Will not harvesting animals lower the chance of a great one spawning? I forgot to pick some up. So think of it this way. A great one can only spawn from an animal you claim. So if you leave an animal, that particular one will not be able to spawn a great one, but any of the ones you claimed could still spawn a great one. So the way I see it is the more that you're leaving on the ground and not claiming, you know, that's just less chances of getting a great one. So claim as much as you can, but leaving one here or there isn't going to hurt you that much, you know? It's just that those particular ones you leave can't go towards getting you a great one. Anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment on the stream after it's done. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Follow the Twitch. I appreciate you all. Also, I find it funny that right after I proved that guy wrong over on Twitch, he stopped talking. It's hilarious. You love to see it. I'll see you guys later, though. Peace!